Plays at the plate. So as a plate umpire, when you have a play that's impending on the plate, the best starting point is what we call point of plate extended. Okay. So here's the point of plate and just draw a line straight back. That's where you want to start. From there, you're able to see the whole field. You're able to judge your catcher's location. You're able to judge the throw. You're able to judge where the throw is coming from, how the runner is attacking the plate, where he's sliding, because all of those things are helping you to determine your location. From your location, you are either going to stay put and judge the call from there, or you're going to swing towards what we call the third base line extended, which third base line extended down here or this side. And potentially you could keep going up even around further into the circle. So this is for a very logical range of places you could potentially take a tag play as a play at the plate from here. Again, you start at the X and you work your way around. I've got a couple of images to show you that shows how we kind of determine that, okay? This side right here behind the plate is the no man's zone. When you go to this side of it, which is called first baseline extended over here, you will get some plays right. I'm just letting you know, you will get some plays right, but you will block yourself out from every single swipe tag. You will block yourself out from as the catcher catches the ball and moves on to a really tight, close slide there, because guess what? You're going to have the runner between you and the baseball and the glove. Okay, so you are going to be blocked. So do not ever go in this red rectangle. That is no man's lane. You do not need to go into this location, but instead start point of plate and work your way around depending on location. So let's talk about how this all comes into play. So imagine you're the plate umpire and you are seeing the catcher set up just right in front of the plate, just like this. This is a perfect scenario that you would like to see, okay? You start point of plate extended. That's your starting point, okay? And you say, thank you so much, true throw. I'm not going to have to move very much. Now you have the runner who is starting to come in to the view. He is racing to that corner right there. That is the closest spot of home plate. That is where they are trying to get to, okay? And then as he slides in, it is going to be an attack right to that corner. All right. So let's talk about something called the wedge. The wedge is where you are able to see yourself wedged between the tag, between the runner, between the glove, between the slide, everything, and you are going to be able to see it. So from your position, that is what your wedge is looking at. The point is where your eyes are going to. You are able to look through this play and see, is there a tag? You're able to look through this play and see, did he reach the plate first or do we have a tag first? And this is the best position for you to see this. Now, again, if you started point of plate right here, if you started point of plate, chances are this is just one step to your right, maybe not even a step at all, but this is the wedge. You're able to see through this play. If you get this play at the plate, say thank you very much, because these are the easy ones. Now, the catcher drifts over just a little bit. He pinches the line. Now the target is going to change. Now the runner is going to be a little further outside because, again, he's wanting to avoid the tag. He knows that the catcher is pinching out and the race is to a different part of the plate. We're no longer looking for that front corner. We're looking more for the side or maybe even the back corner of the plate there, because that's the closest part of home plate that the runner is attacking and trying to get. As the runner slides in for this one, now our angle changes a little bit. We no longer have the same wedge look if we stayed at point of plate. If we stayed point of plate, we're getting blocked by his foot there. So our wedge is going to change. We start here. We start here, point of plate, and then we're going to move to go into this area right over there. Okay, and that's what that's going to look like. So we're moving and utilizing that area. We have another play. Now the catcher is up the line even more, and he's moving with the baseball. We're not talking about obstruction right now. Obstruction, that's a whole nother can of worms. So let's just say he's legally moving up the line. Now that's going to cause our runner to get even further over off of the base, off of the third base line, and that's going to change our attack on this play. So now for sure the runner is aiming for that back corner of the plate, but there's now a new thing that we have to look out for. There is possibly a tag that is going to happen kind of behind the runner. When the catcher is up that far, he's going to catch it and he's going to swipe behind him and try and catch the runner sliding in like on a shoulder or on the head or maybe in the torso. So we've got to work really hard to see this one. So as the runner slides in there, you can see there's the possible tag up there on his shoulder, or maybe they're sliding in with the hand that's trying to catch the plate side of their avoiding the tag. Our wedge is going to look a lot different on this one. Our wedge, now we're way over in the batter's box looking through the plate this way. So you start at point of plate, and then you're drifting along with the play as it develops, and then you're getting set and seeing the play. I just hope that this helps you visualize when we say the wedge, what the wedge actually looks like and what the wedge actually means. So to review, start point of plate, and you're always working towards your right, depending on where the catcher is, where the runner is. Okay, let's take a look at some of these plays. So obviously the ball does get loose there, but we have a throw, we have a catcher, he's setting up, and immediately I can tell, because look where the catcher is, that our runner is going to run towards the back. See how the throw takes him up the baseline? So I keep moving with the play. And then there's the wedge look. So this is the last one where the tag is on the shoulder and I'm trying to look through the wedge. Hopefully that was a pretty good image of what you were to help you kind of visualize. Now the ball does get away in this case, but I had him safe no matter what. Okay. Take a look at this one.
That's hit on the ground to the first baseman. He's going to come home. The runner from third is going to be tagged out at the plate.
Similar situation in this play. The catcher is bringing him up and we have a swipe tag. So I'm a little more up into the batter's box and seeing that wedge in there. And the lean allows me to get really close. I'm out of the way of the slide and we got a pretty easy tag on that scenario. Let's watch that one more time.
That's hit on the ground to the first baseman. He's going to come home. The runner from third is going to be tagged out at the plate.
Take a look at this one.
On the ground to the third baseman, Sam Flores comes home. LaChance applies the tag.
Now, you can't have everything follow the rules because this is what we call a closed look, okay? So, as we said, our catcher is up front, and now we would expect that the runner to slide somewhere behind the play back over here. That's where we would expect the runner to slide, but this runner doesn't. This runner slides right into the catcher. And so, from my position, I actually have a closed look on this play. But if you see that last second lean of my body looking over there, I'm trying to see through it. I can see under the catcher's legs. I can see where the glove is. I know we have an out. So sometimes the plays of the play, even though you're in really good position, things are going to go in a spot where you're not used to them going. Okay, watch this one more time. He knew it too. Pretty easy. Here you go. Take a look at this one.
Yeah. Hey, go.
Good job on our plate umpire getting around on this. Again, this is a double steal kind of thing. Shortstop throws it. He knows pretty quickly. And I will say our plate umpire probably moved a little too quick, but he absolutely was in the right spot for this call because the tag is on the back hip. And he can see through that way, and we have an out. We have a tag before the foot. If you are first baseline extended, if you're standing right here, you're missing this call because as the tag goes down, the glove disappears completely, and you can't tell where it is. So that's why we talk about looking through the wedge. Let's watch this one more time.
Hey, go.
Nice. Here's another fun one.
Get out.
This one is a little different. Watching this a second time, I think I over-rotated. But you can see where the tag is and where the runner's rotating for. And his cleat actually gets stuck right there before the plate. And so I'm able to see through this play and have a really good wedge look. Now, if I had all over it again, I think a better position would have been right here. I think I over-rotated on this one. I anticipated a little too much, and I just got going. I think I still would have got the call right either way, but I think I could have moved less to see this one a little better. And this one's really fast developing from first base because we had an overthrow. We have it out there.
Go, kid, free kid.
He's out.
We'll watch the second half of this video in just a second again, but got a good video to talk about plays at the plate on this one, even though it's not really a play at the plate. We have, first of all, we have a no catch in the outfield. Look how close these runners are, R3 and R2 at rounding third base. That's why I actually stepped over to the side to make sure they didn't pass each other. And then the last touch, and so we've got a play at the plate coming and developing. The throw is immediately cut off, but you have responsibility to make sure we have a touch of home plate. Look at him. He tries. He can't decide. Is he going to slide? Is he not going to slide? And he tries to drag his fingers, but he completely misses. Look at number 7, blue 7 on the right. He's saying, dude, you missed the plate. Go touch it again. He actually says it out loud, which is what catches the catcher's attention. And then we have a play at the plate on the opposite side, and we have an out, okay? Let's watch this one more time to that point, and we'll wrap this segment up.
Go, kid, free kid.
He's out.
So talk about good fundamentals here. So I'm looking aside, making sure my runners don't cross. But once I realize there's a point of a play at the plate, look, I hustle and I get here. Do you see that there's a little hip step there? Because this is my starting point. This is where I begin reading my plays. You have to get to the point of plate so that way you can start building these habits of how to go in and take this play at the plate. Now, granted, there's not a play at this time because the catcher catches the ball and picks it up. But still keep your eyes on the plate because you still have a touch and you got to make sure no one does anything wild and crazy. Okay.